Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the ms2000 strobe beacon as it is in front of the camera. In part 1 I did show the manual, part 2 we're gonna look at the item itself. We see here already the strobe feature in the white light. I'm gonna put that on the off switch. First I'm gonna show a bit about the lessons that I did learn about those strobe. You can get them used online. Originally they are sold by stores as well, brand new, but they are really on the expensive side. So what is to look about those items? The top part, that swivel, is rather fragile plastic. We see this one is not broken on both sides. That one here, this side is good, but the other side here has a bit broken part. It comes apart here, so that's one of the spare parts that I did talk about in the manual. It for sure could be glued really carefully there too, so it works. Just saying, the cover is on the fragile part. And then second part that I saw, originally as you push that down, there is a blue cover over the strobe, so you have white, blue and infrared. So as we push that back up, we see the blue cover gonna hide on the side. It's a simple spring-loaded blue plastic, and on this one that's not gonna work. As we push it all the way down, the blue part got stuck here, and the spring here is empty, so we are in the extended position, but the blue one did not come up, so this one gonna go back to the seller for a full refund. Also, some of them have this part here. I see that's quite like a safety, like a wire part that prevent you to slide the button up and down. It goes in that way, or then you can put it down that it would not go down. So some have this feature on it, some not. This one doesn't have that feature. Now, how it works, we have three versions of light. First, the infrared here with the cover completely on, and we need to make sure that the cover is completely down, that the gap is closed. As we put the switch on, yeah, it's interesting. With this camera now we see, or we saw at least, yeah, there we see it, the blue strobe a little bit blinking. Yeah, we see it. So that is the infrared. By the naked eye we don't see anything at all, but if we would have the lid not completely closed, it would come out. So that is one part. Here I turn it off again. Then we can slide that part carefully and put it either on that side or on the other side, doesn't matter. I usually put it on this side here, so we have the switch free. Then we see the xenon, quite likely that is a strobe part here in the top part, that as we slide it on it's gonna flash like this. Thanks to the white body it's gonna stand by itself, or you can even leash it to trees or other places as you feel about it. So that's the white strobe. We see also the frequency that it gives you, and it's pretty bright. If we use that in the darkness outside, that is pretty visual. Now we turn it off again, and we can put that part down here in the lower position. Again, the blue shield did cover up, and as we put it back on we have then a blue light, of course. So that's pretty nice. Unfortunately this one is broken, so we need to get that back to the seller, as it's not gonna work, and look for another one. So we see the blue light on this version. So that's how that works. Here is the sliding button. The button is pretty nice and coarse, that we can slide it up and slide it down. It's a long way that it goes to slide, so that is easy to see if it goes off or on. Then we have the markings on the side for the battery. We see here the plus pole goes up. On the other side we see the plus pole goes down, and that is on the battery compartment here. As we unscrew that, we see it would even fit for a coin in case it's too tight, but I always tighten it only by hand. That is good enough. As we open it up, we see a rubber seal there, like with any good flashlight, and the cap here is actually put on with a steel wire on the main housing. That's absolute nice, so you hardly can lose that. What I did is grease up a bit the thread in here, so that the screw goes a bit better in, and according to the markings the battery goes in. It's 2 pieces AA, simple AA batteries. Then you push it back in. Doesn't matter if you go this way or the other way, it goes in anyhow, and you tighten it back on by hand like this. That's all what it is. This nice flat surface. Then we have cord that comes originally with it. I did make a double knot on the end and melt it a bit together. You can take it off or leave it on there. It simply comes like that, and this would be in the extended fully out as we have it in blue. Then you simply push that back in and it locks a little bit in place, and then we have the white again, and the part here goes over it and lock down. Again, you need to make sure that it is all down, that it looks straight and square, so it's completely down, that as you test it out that the white light knot would come out if you need it in that mode. All over quality pretty nice. The infrared cover is a bit on the fragile side. That plastic part here, that could have been a bit better made. The body itself is really nice. We see also some technical information there, the serial number and all that, and on the front it says about the shield that I did point out. The battery is nice marked. The switch here with that silver shiny part there, that is could be a bit more dark, but that is how that is. The switch is nice and big, easy to use, and it's not heavy either. It's a nice item. Have a look on the website of that company. The website is named in the description. Also, I did show it on the part 1 on the manual of this strobe. So strobe lights, a bit uncommon, mainly can come in handy in an emergency if you need to get a bit more attention, if it's on the road, if it's in the wilderness, if it's tactical or not. At least with the white light it would be really nice to have such an item. Usually flashlights, the strobe feature is more of a high frequency. Instead of this one is more like a beacon mode. It's not that high mode, and as best as I see, only the Next Torch flashlights have a programmable mode where you actually could program the flashlight that it would do a beacon mode as well. This we're gonna test out in another video, but just saying, usually the strobe feature has a way more higher frequency. It would maybe work in some degree too, but it gets annoying if it's in a too fast frequency. Instead of the beacon that we have here, that is not too annoying to look, and the people should not get sick or feel bad as they would with the strobe. So that much about this specialized US military equipment.